Error lagi ya. Kenapa ya nih? Nah, Hogwartsnya belum mulai. Nah, nah, oke lanjut. Level 20 kita ya. Track dong.
Revelio.
Apa tuh?
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided.
Tadi
It's
dulu
too
ini apa
risky.
nih?
Anything? Revelio.
Hah? Di mana tuh guys masuk ya? Dari dalam. Kayaknya sih. Oh ini. Oke.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
I'm now, Demi guys.
Ih, bagus tuh kayaknya. Ah. Enggak, masih bagusan yang lama. Wih. Dapat.
Revelio.
Lah.
Incendio. Revelio. Alohomora.
Kita ngelut terus ya guys, BTW.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
Ominous swears it was...
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than
The
most.
Gaunts.
Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Pura-pura tahu aja
Crucio,
guys.
correct? The Cruciatus curse, also known as the torture curse, inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough.
Oke.
I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
You can't
Bukan ya?
imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Siapa sih itu yang ngomong? Waduh. Yaelah.
Revelio.
Ini kemana nih? Ah, teka-teki lagi ya. Nggak jadi bang. Belum paham. Mending kita jual item dulu nggak sih? Oh, ntar dulu, sekalian kesini dulu dah. Ada yang belum di-identified kayaknya. Please, yes. Lumayan lah. Tetap jelek sih, cuma mendingan. Pakai aja lah ya. kepake nggak ya?
Revelio.
Ambil dulu guys. Sekalian kita jual-jual dulu.
You're back. Nice to see you again.
Lumayan ya.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Maaf.
Glad you came.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgog?
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ramrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans. And I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of course.
I do. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Abe, you'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Dia misi yang Alohomora susah banget ya. Masa kita suruh keliling Hogwarts anjir buat nyari. Ada tuh ya.
Alohomora. Revelio. What do we have here? A demiguise.
Buset, di mana tuh, jauh amat. Ya elah, belum ada lagi. Ah. Wah, belum boleh. Ini ya, lewatin sini nih. Iya benar.
Revelio. These rocks have seen better days.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Roberts would lay a hand in his disappearance.
Oke.
Hello, Mr. Bottom. Actually, it's a right enough if I'm coming to see you.
Oh, dear Rona, Jem has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Hawklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Bottom.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Hawklumps for me.
Believe it or not,
Oh, thank... He was hoping to go through. Eh?
thank you.
Welcome to Upper Hogsfield. Darling.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
I almost catch a black horn in the forest. Escape, but still.
Still need to visit the cave to find Zerona's box of letters. Perhaps I'll better have a look around. See about the Hawklumps honeycombs patches. That's all the Hawklumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Kelas.
Revelio! Incendio!
Wih. Lumayan. Ini aja dulu ya. Nah, kok warnanya agak aneh ya? Ini aja deh. Hei,
Revelio! Revelio!
aman. Woi,
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether. Expelliarmus! Defendo! Confringo! Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Protego. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Bel amat
Rest
nih
easy,
bocah.
my large friend. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Lah. Apa tuh? Oh. Oh, di sini. Di
Revelio.
ujung anjir semuanya.
I think I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back.
Aduh. Mati nggak ya kira-kira? Oh, enggak guys, keseleo doang dikit.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hall clumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aiden. Thank you again. And for returning this box of letters.
Sama-sama ya. Udah kelar ya.
Revelio.
you're back. Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Revelio.
Udah ini aja. Jauh-jauh amat ya.
Revelio.
Oke, Bu. Numpang bentar, Bu. Kelas. Kita setelan yang gini aja dulu dah.
Revelio.
Banyak juga ya barang pungutan di sini.
Appreciate you having a look.
Revelio.
Oh, di luar. Ya, sebisa di loot tuh. Nah. Nah, kok belum bisa ya?
Revelio.
Psst, over here. Quietly.
Over here.
I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain.
Nazzy, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I noticed him reading a letter. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else, did they?
No, they didn't. Rookwood and Harlow are after me.
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with a Hogwarts student?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but I know I can trust you, Natty. Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Grimgotts?
Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know it's a lot to take in.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it's safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. And we can help to take them down. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here, and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in.
Okay.
Revelio. I wonder what that does. That did it. Defendo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Revelio. I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Waduh.
Revelio. Dead end. Must be another way in. Depulso. Accio. That looks as if it might raise the gate. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Accio.
Sabar, sabar, sabar.
Accio.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
Anjay.
Revelio.
Nggak bisa lari
That
apa?
is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Harlow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Loh. Udah langsung aja sini. Gas.
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff? Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
be another way to get up to the roof.
Oke.
Somewhere. I hope Natty stays out of trouble. Revelio.
Buat apaan? Oh. Nggak bisa di sini.
Not the safest place to sneak into. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Poaching their quack crop.
Arresto Momentum. Revelio. Petrepicus Totalis.
Kasian banget.
Revelio. Revelio. Petrepicus Totalis.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Anjir. One hit semua.
Revelio. Hello, Amora.
Hah?
Revelio. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it. Accio. Revelio.
Anjing kaget.
You're going home in a wooden box. Levioso.
Nggak kelihatan bang.
Was that meant to be an
Incendio! The flame!
Nah.
Expelliarmus. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio.
Kasih makan kali ya.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Nah, buntu. Kelas. Apa tuh? Bukan. Jatuh.
Revelio.
Oh, ke kiri.
Highwing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, amor.
Aloha, Mora.
Hurry. Oh! There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
Tapi kayak kencangan broom deh, guys.
It's incredible,
Daripada-
isn't it?
Burung ini.
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. Enough to connect Hallow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwind before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwind's safe. I came to the right place. My mother will be worried. I must go.
Okay. Anjay. Anjay.
Away, Highwing! Away!
Wih.
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Hallow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Hallow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet in the map chamber to discuss that? Our next steps.
Cara equip ini gimana, guys? Oh, ini. Cobain dah ini.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
Map chamber. Bentar ya. Ini dulu kali ya. Lanjutin yang tadi. Pencet apa sih?
I pressed Ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so.
Why did he challenge?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
He must be around here somewhere. When did you last see him?
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
We'll find your...
Please do not worry, Mrs.
My husband. What will I do?
When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she
Yeah.
told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
Oh, belum bisa dipakai. Nggak bisa pakai broom, guys.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need.
Revelio.
We need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went.
Revelio.
There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child.
Kemana tuh?
We must find Archie quickly.
Oh, harus Revelio terus ya.
Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Stupid. Expelliarmus.
Hey,
Stupid one.
Arrest them and entrance!
Fringo. Incendio. Defendo.
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf.
Revelio.
We should look around.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way.
ini bahasa Inggrisnya ribet banget ya. Kenapa nggak back aja? Satchel nggak
I
tuh?
have a bad feeling about this. Harlow
Revelio.
must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again. Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good.
Hey,
They went this way.
lu kelamaan.
Revelio.
Oh,
Thestrals.
taruh.
They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort
Buset.
in it. I still
Gimana
do.
caranya tuh, guys?
I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
Udahlah.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time
Jalan-jalan aja
ago
gue.
in some ways. In
Revelio.
other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
Ini kali ya.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Nah, ini gue penasaran. Anjrit. Ya udahlah, belum rezeki.
Revelio.
Nah, lawan orang nih.
Descendo. Expulsa. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Petrificus
Pathetic. Not so very.
Revelio.
Oh, satu lagi guys.
Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Oh, tanda
I did not
magic nih
expect this
tiba-tiba.
tent to be so large.
Iya. Gede
Let's
banget
complicate
anjing.
things a little.
Alah, lawan aja anjing.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Revelio.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Accio. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Revelio.
Banyak lagi guys.
Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Incendio.
Confringo.
Aman.
Revelio.
Nah. Ntar lihat dek. Ada lootingan nih dek. Ada tangga.
Revelio. Archie. Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
I'm so glad to see you.
Not too
Revelio.
loud, Archie.
We need to get this open.
Loh, Hamura gak sih?
Hello, Hamura.
Lah?
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first, we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. You know us. Aloha Mora.
Sabar ya. Gatel tangan gua ngeliat beginian.
Revelio.
Ya. Nggak ada yang bagus. Maaf. Ya, maaf.
Oh, Archie, you're here!
Yaelah, maaf.
Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Ray, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also took Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Pickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one...
Revelio.
We are here to help each other. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
Udah ya, kelar. Nah, langsung aja dah. Seterin common room. Nah,
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
Revelio.
maaf.
There he is. Good luck.
Lenje, sabar.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other 5th years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about our house founder and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down.
You don't know this. Get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I hope we don't...
Revelio! Sebastian! Over here!
These braziers granted us to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what they needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with 3s.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Confringo! Are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Something's happening.
Easy.
Remember,
we're ready for this.
3 braziers are involved.
Someone was actually listening.
I do that. Occasionally.
Reparo!
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear. The voice is ancient, sinister.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I wish all Slytherins could talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with... I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous.
Anjir kayak Harry
That's a
Potter
rare
persis ya.
ability indeed.
Between the two of you,
Kok kita nggak
I'm
bisa
starting to
sih?
feel left out.
Between the two of us.
Revelio.
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from
Revelio.
closed, and there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Confringo.
Oh itu di balik sono guys.
Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Incendio.
Semuanya jadi coba guys.
The dial requires focus.
Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
Apa sih?
That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Confringo!
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
Ini maksudnya gimana? Sampai ketemu ini kali ya? Ini.
This is looking rather dire.
Astaga.
You sound surprised. We're in a maze designed by Salazar Slytherin.
Ntar dulu ya.
Revelio.
Ini kali ya. Udah kayak
All the gates have
capek,
symbols,
sakit banget.
and there are symbols on the dial.
Simbolnya apa? Apa? Gagal ya?
Let's look at the gate and the symbols again.
Look at the gates.
Levioso. Lumos.
Perhaps the symbols on another gate will match this dial.
Oh ini. Oh, oke paham. Terus sama ini, oke. Tadi Z.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself.
Ya,
You got to it first.
Revelio.
Nice work.
udah kelar baru ngomong loh.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Nih, bagus juga. Tapi ini tetap keren banget anjir. Nggak jadi ya, biarin aja.
Painful. Lumos. The part I'm wary of.
All I heard.
Revelio.
Keep going.
Ikan sama segitiga kebalik ya.
Lumos.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. Revelio. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Ini dulu dah. Set. bulan sabit sama ular.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That sounded promising.
Luke, another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio!
Ngapain astaga?
Lumos!
Tadi apa lagi tuh yang udah kita lihat? Ikan segitiga kebalik.
Another welcoming sort, wasn't he? Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Lumos.
I spotted something ahead. It's troubling.
Apa tuh?
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Revelio.
Nah lo,
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucio is etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. Unforgivable. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another.
Astaga.
If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous! As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this. Ready?
I'm ready.
Crucio!
please.
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found
Rebellion.
Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't.
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt.
What?
It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place.
Revelio.
We shouldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you.
Ini
Without
kayaknya
both
nih.
of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky.
Lumos.
We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Crucio belum ada ya? Oh ini. Oh enggak deh. Gue kira harus ada spell-spell.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Ketelan dulu deh. Yang bagus nggak ya? Nah, boleh nih. Oh. Ah, ragu gua. Main aja udah. Last deh. Loket dong. Coba sini dah. Item kita banyak gak sih? 16 lagi. Jual-jual dulu apa ya?
Always said that travel broadens the mind.
You're back. Nice to see you again.
Menarik.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Salah ya?
Revelio.
Anjay, kayak yang lukisan profesor-profesor itu lagi ya.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
Lagi muncul kita dia nih.
Can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seems sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something? I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity. Goblins and wizards, I surmise. when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir.
Okay.
I'm on my way.
Let's go.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Di mana? Lah. Oh, ntar kali ya. Nunggu ada quest. Buset, jauh amat.
You up to now?
Revelio.
Over here.
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a car. Not like I'd fall out there. Lucky if I fit in one now.
Revelio.
Thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions.
Revelio.
Now, don't I?
Revelio.
Absurd, isn't it? Ranrock wants us to find the child. But which child?
We could take every child we find to Ranrock. Eventually, we may get the right one.
Cool. Sounds like a lot of work. Perhaps we just tell him we looked. Well, if he asks.
It does sound easier.
What was that?
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio.
Oke. Hey.
You
Oh,
can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Nothing over here.
You are terribly outmatched. Surely you can see that.
apa sih?
Up there. That's our way in.
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum.
Naik, Profesor.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country.
wouldn't have to dig if you
Ih,
could
Ranrock,
simply
Ranrock.
manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Oke. Loncat nggak tuh?
Revelio.
Astaga.
Any
Baru
special word you want me to
muncul.
pass on to your mum?
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo.
Don't try not to make this too easy for me.
One less humour to worry.
Not your best moment, Tony.
You think this is funny?
Child!
Lamb to the slaughter.
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
That's mine.
Protego. Confringo. Defendo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Predictable! I thought you'd at least hold your own! Redactor!
Arresto. You don't want to track here. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo.
Ya lanjut gituan dong, kagak bisa anjir. Kita ngelut dulu nih.
Revelio.
Naik dulu ya. Oke. Culun amat ya. Udah lah, nggak usah pakai lah.
Revelio.
Astaga.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Ini mah kayak awal-awal. Jam 11 guys. Misi ini ya. Anjir. Cahayanya keren banget, Cok.
Let's see where they lead.
Revelio.
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located.
Revelio.
Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used...
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. We will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake. I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
Sendiri lagi kita.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map.
Oke. The map chamber kali tadi maksudnya ya? Nunggunya.
Revelio. Revelio.
Apa nih maksudnya kesini? Wah.
Incendio. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus.
Ntar lo.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Aduh, ini sudah ngapain sih? Oh, ke sana.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ntar lo. Apa ini guys?
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio.
Oke.
Revelio. Revelio.
Mana nih? Ada apa-apa? Itu di atas apaan?
Revelio.
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it.
Lah. Iya gini kan. Lah. Oh. Tadi kita kesini lewat mana guys?
Accio.
Oh, ini kali ya.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Kurang ya? Kayak salah deh gua. Oh,
Arresto Momentum. Accio.
Astaga. Nah, ininya mana nih? Yang di sini loh. Ngulang lagi nggak tuh kita? Oh, emang ketutup itu.
Revelio.
Belum paham nih gua.
Revelio. Accio.
Bisa lanjut. Oh bisa deh. Cuma kita nggak dapet chestnya aja. Udah lah, gaskan aja lah.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Incendio. Protego. Incendio. Confringo. Defender. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus.
Kelas.
Revelio.
Kemana guys?
I believe I need to proceed to the left
Oh.
here, but how?
Sebentar.
Revelio. Defender.
Kok Vendo mulu gua?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Pasang dulu aja. Oh,
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum.
goblok.
Perhaps I'm to hit the mark on the far wall.
Anjing.
That sort of thing has repositioned the archways in the past.
Oh, kejauhan ya. Ya. Taruh.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ini cara kesanoin gimana guys? Taruh.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Apa yang kesanoin?
Arresto Momentum.
Enggak ya, nggak bisa ya. Kemana dong ini? Oh, astaga, dari tadi anjrit.
Revelio.
Udah langsung aja.
Wingardium Leviosa. Nothing here, but no ledge near it for me to grab on. Confringo. Defendo.
Sakit juga serangan kita ya.
Revelio. Protego.
Gimana guys?
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Sini kali ya.
Arresto Momentum. Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one.
Oh,
Accio.
coba sini.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Sini dulu.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Is it possible to pull one of those balls through the archway?
Astaga. Dari tadi Janab. Capek.
Revelio. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Revelio.
Hah? Ini bukan ada investigate di sini? Nggak ada ya? Oh, ini. Ntar dulu dah. Ini gimana sih nih? Ini nuruninnya gimana?
Revelio.
Descendo bukan sih?
Descendo. Incendio. Revelio.
Oh.
Accio.
Udah bang, nyerah bang. Nggak tahu. Oh, ini udah kelar. Kayaknya. Belum deng.
Revelio.
Gimana dari sini ya?
Expelliarmus. Protego. Confringo. Incendio. Defender. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Defender. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Oke, lawan raja terakhir.
Expelliarmus. Protego. Incendio. Confringo. Defender.
Aduh.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Aduh.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego.
Ya Allah, kagak ada rasanya anjing.
Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego. Stupid one. Incendio. Defender. Stupid one. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Stupid one.
Bang, alat amat bang. Buset, apaan tuh? Kelas.
What a relief.
Buset, gede amat bang.
Revelio.
Lama juga nih misi terakhir.
Must say I'm curious to hear of Isadora's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
Antara keren sama serem ya guys, magicnya.
You're back. And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
Okay.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve
Kesan yang
Fitzgerald.
satunya lagi nih. Set.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as...
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next...
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage.
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed, I should. I shall.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, if you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood...
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear. Well done today, as always.
Oh, ganti musim anjay. Kayak bully ya lama-lama. Oke.
Revelio.
Udah ya. Belum ada misi baru nih. Ya udahlah. Oke.
Natty told me about your run-in with the
Ya,
poachers.
baru mau closing gua. Ya udah, ntar lagi ya. Besok lagi.
News about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
Oke, thank you guys. Lanjut lagi besok ya. Bye bye.